So one day I wanted to cook meat. Now, because I was in a hurry to cook this meat, I decided to use the pressure cooker. Somebody had told me that when the pressure cooker is supposed to pop up 2-3 times, the third time you should know that the food is ready. So I placed it on my gas cooker, covered it with the lid and the small knob on top of the lid, and then waited. So I had the popping once, twice, thrice. So I removed it from the gas cooker knowing that it was now ready for me to start frying and eating. So I decided to remove the lid while it was very hot. What awaited me, I can't even explain. We thank God that I'm alive today to tell you this story. So, as I was trying to open the lid, it was a bit difficult for me, but I just decided to use a lot of force and open it. So finally, as I was about to turn it around completely and open it up, it popped up like a volcano erupting, hit my ceiling, and then came down with a thud. I was shocked. I jumped. I screamed, and then ran to the door. But we thank God it did not get to me. The lid was there with a lot of fumes coming out of the pressure cooker, messing the whole ceiling and even the floor. And the lid had just fallen somewhere, landed somewhere there. I didn't understand what happened. I just waited for some time, gathered enough courage, and then came and picked up the lid, went back, removed my food, my meat from the pressure cooker, and then cooked it and ate. Then a sister of mine came in, who is older to me, and saw the mess that I had caused. She asked what had happened. I explained to her. She was in shock, and she told me that it could have been bad. It could have been really bad on me. It could have burned me all over, or otherwise the lid could have hit me on the head or something like that. I didn't understand. Then she explained to me that the best way to open the lid of a pressure cooker when food is cooked is to put it in the sink, run cold water on it while it's covered until it cools down. Then it gets loose, and then you nicely open it slowly, and it will come out, and there will be no popping, there will be no eruption, there will be nothing. It will just be okay. Then I can use my food. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Now, anger management. My friends, when you are angered by anything whatsoever, like somebody does something bad, and as this thing keeps repeating itself, or when it happens, you start feeling like anger is building in you. You feel so bad. Now you feel like you're going to burst. So sometimes we erupt like the volcano. We erupt like this lid that was erupting on my face. And the mess we leave behind, or that comes out, or that we cause with that eruption, may never be healed. The mess may never be corrected, or we may never really control the situation when that happens. So we have to look for means and ways of managing our anger, just like cooling this pressure cooker until it's good enough for me to open it without it causing any mess or shock or injuring anyone. If you erupt like that because you are so angered and you're feeling so bad, you may end up unleashing some words that you may never have wanted to come out of your mouth. And by the time you come to realize that what you have said was not intentional or you didn't actually mean it, it may be too late. You may say some things which you never wanted to say. You may end up causing a lot of harm than good, a lot of harm than good. You may end up, saying some words to your friends, and some of the friends may never forgive you even if you ask for forgiveness. You will have caused them a lot of anguish, a lot of bitterness that they may not be able to forgive you. And you may end up not forgiving yourself. So what am I saying? When you feel that somebody has annoyed you beyond, you cannot control it, beyond control, you feel so bad, the best thing to do, my friend, is to walk away. Just take a walk. Calm down. Take time to cool down. Start reasoning normally, properly. Be gentle with your words. Select what you want to say that you are not going to regret. And then talk, discuss as human beings at the same level. Otherwise, if you simply, if you burst out and start talking and saying anything that you don't even know what you are saying, you may realize that you have caused more harm than not, and you may realize that you cannot go back on your words. As they say, when vomit comes out, it comes out. You can't take it back. So, let's be very careful what we say when we are angered. Look for a way of managing that anger so that we do not regret things that we may end up saying. Thank you so much for listening to me.